Hey guys, Les here, aka Gorth Ballion. Look at this snow. I don't know if you can see the flakes. Oh, you can't see anything. I don't know if you can see. Can you see any flakes of snow falling down? Can't believe they're not visible. Or maybe you can see them once they're on the big screen. But anyway, it's very Christmassy. These are nice, big, fluffy flakes. And really puts you in that Christmassy mood. But anyways, guys, I'm here to talk about scalability. And this is as much a lesson for you as it is for myself. I have to constantly remind myself to put my mindset in the right place. What do I mean? Well, there's this lady. She has a knitting business. She came in and, she rented a table and she's like, I do $500. And because I talk to all my clients, I try to become kind of their friends, And that's how you really build those relationships and get new clients or those same people to come in again, say next year or next month or whatever. That's a different story. But she came in and she rented a table and, we got into talking. She makes about $500 a month. And that's kind of her mindset, $500 a month. Then I have another friend. He might have a job and makes $4,000 a month. And he's gonna ask for a raise in a couple months and he's hoping to make a bit more, $4,200 or something like that. And that's kind of his mindset, $4,200. And then I have a friend who does about $4,200, $5,000 per weekend. He has bartending gigs on the side, and honestly, that's probably a really good weekend for him. But hey, that's kind of his level. And then I got another friend, another business partner, who does $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a weekend. And then when I say weekend, is because in the event or rental business industry, in my business, the weekend is the key. I mean, the weekday is kind of getting ready for the weekend. Again, another story. That's not what's important here. The point is everybody has a certain level that they're at. And yeah, they're kind of growing and, they're growing and growing and growing. But occasionally, someone doesn't just normally linearly kind of grow up and down a little bit here and there, but they boost up. And partially, I think, is because they had the right mindset. You should always be, and I'm saying you, I'm not a teacher here, I just have a small business, probably like you. And so that's what I'm saying. This video is kind of for myself. Hopefully I rewatch it, and hopefully there's results. But you gotta keep asking yourself, how do I truly scale? How do I truly scale? And stop asking yourself these small questions like, oh, let's get these 20 extra chairs. And I mean, it's good to get those 20 extra chairs, but you should really be asking yourself, how do I get the next 200 chairs? Oh, I need an extra employee. How do I get an extra crew? How do I get an extra location, perhaps if you're at the right level? How do I get a partner that will really bring in extra income into my business? Perhaps something I don't really want to do, but will bring in extra income. Like for me, in an event rental business, maybe I'll team up with a tablecloth person. Maybe I'll team up with an event planner, a bartender. Maybe another event rental business in another location. I can supply them things, they can supply me things, something like that. But big scaling questions. I want everybody to be thinking bigger, including myself. Again, this video is as much for me as it is for you. Because I have the same problem. I'm getting better at it. But I'm like, should I get 20 or should I get 30? I get the 20, I make a bit of profit, but then I'm like, hey, if I got 30, I would have made so much more. If I got 40, I would have made so much more. For example, when I buy tarps and resell them, I'm always going back. More trips, I buy less because I'm scared of buying big quantities. And yeah, I mean, there's kind of a progression. You don't want to grow too fast because sometimes the faster you go up, the harder it is to go down. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. Like, sometimes it's nice to get that natural progression and learn those lessons along the way. But I think time is short. You know, most of us, according to my YouTube demographics, it does kind of narrow it down. Most of my audience, most of you guys, are 30, 40, late 20s. Some of you are 50. Some of you are early 20s, but mostly like 35-ish. And there's only so much time we got. In 10 years, we might be too tired to really like push. I think now is a time to push hard. To push harder than ever before. And again, I need this lesson so much. So this is kind of a reminder to myself. Hey, push hard. Don't slack off. Ask those big questions and pursue those problems. You know, how do I grow as fast as possible? Oh, you know, you're selfish. You just want to grow as fast as possible. No, that's why I'm in business. There are no limits. Yeah, maybe for large enterprises, they have most of the market share in their region. Amazon, Microsoft, yeah, but not for a small business. There's room for you to grow. There is no real limit anywhere near, I would say. In most cases, there's no real limit. And I enjoy the growth process. Some of you might be happy where you're at. I know there's some people like that. And I'm happy when I go home and relax and watch TV, spend time with my family, do sports and stuff like that. But in business, I really enjoy the growth, the pursuit of getting bigger, the hope that one day you might be like a medium-sized company with a bunch of offices. There's something really cool about that pursuit of that. Okay, it's not selfish. I know I've heard people say, oh yeah, it's selfish. You want to grow and become this vast, selfish, this greedy machine that just eats everything in your way. No. When someone gets sick, you can support them. You can put your kids through college. I don't want to get into it. But the point is, you can't be generous if you don't have anything to give. But anyway, guys, I'm talking about growing right now. We've kind of gotten off topic. Don't be afraid to really grow. To really ask those questions. Take those risks. You know. And maybe buy a bit more stuff. Maybe as much as you're comfortable, but go beyond. Post more. Oh, I'm posting an extra ad a day. You know, that's like me. I'm posting an extra ad a day. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta post 10 more ads a day. 10 more ads a day. If not more than 10. I gotta hire someone. I gotta post 10 and hire someone that posts 20 or 30 per day. You know, because I'm not really gonna grow with these 1 ad a day. 10 ads a day. Oh, let's hire an extra employee. No, let's hire 4 employees. And again, you can't hire 4 employees when you're just leaving the garage. I get it. But you can hire 4 employees when you have 8 employees. But let's take the risks. And again, obviously, there has to be some logic behind it. If you hire 4 employees, you better get behind that fold and start getting more jobs. You know, you got to think about it. It's not just a clear thing. It's complex. It's fun and complex, and you got to work hard in multiple ways. But start focusing on scaling, not on this linear growth. If you ever want to become what you envision, we all envision something. Think big. Realize that there are a lot of steps to that end goal. A lot of small victories. A lot. But set your goals high. I don't want these low goals. There's only so much time. Grasp them. I got a friend. He started going into real estate. You know who you are. You're watching this video. And he has three houses he bought. He bought 3 houses. That's it. 3 houses, that's it. Never again. My challenge to him, in the next, this is very conservative. Very conservative. Eventually, at some point, buy an extra house. He said, never again, I'm done. Houses are cheap right now where I live. Really cheap, cheaper than ever before. Think about it. Maybe buy an extra house. I challenge you to buy an extra house. One day. Oh no, I'll get in trouble for this potentially. But anyways, guys, think scaling. Have that bigger mindset, that higher mindset. Again, this is as much for you as it is for me. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. Drive safe out there if you're in Canada where the winter storms are wild. And take it easy. We'll see you later.